Beware of this types of manipulation. Welcome to the Jack Up TV. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of manipulation in which the manipulator makes the victim question their own reality, memories, and perceptions. This can include denying that certain events occurred, making the victim doubt their own sanity, and manipulating them into believing that they are to blame for the manipulator's behavior. Gaslighting can have a severe psychological impact on the victim, leading to feelings of confusion, uncertainty, and self-doubt. Love bombing. Love bombing is a form of manipulation in which the manipulator showers the victim with affection, attention, and flattery in order to gain their trust and control. This can include constant text messages, phone calls, and gifts, as well as declarations of love and promises of a future together. Love bombing can be used to manipulate the victim into feeling a false sense of security, which can make it easier for the manipulator to control and exploit them. Guilt trip. Guilt trip is a form of manipulation in which the manipulator makes the victim feel guilty for not complying with their demands or wishes. This can include statements such as, "I can't believe you would do this to me," or, "I thought you cared about me," as well as emotional manipulation through tears or anger. Guilt trips can be used to manipulate the victim into giving in to the manipulator's demands or feelings of guilt and shame. Negging. Negging is a form of manipulation in which the manipulator uses negative or backhanded compliments to undermine the victim's confidence and self-esteem. This can include statements such as, "You're not like other girls," or, "You're pretty, but you could use a little more confidence." Negging can be used to manipulate the victim into feeling insecure, which can make it easier for the manipulator to control and exploit them. Mental impact manipulation. Mental impact manipulation is a form of manipulation that aims to control and exploit the victim's mental and emotional state through various tactics, such as gaslighting, love bombing, guilt tripping, and negging. It can have serious psychological effects on the victim, such as low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder. It can be difficult to recognize and escape from, as the manipulator may have convinced the victim that their behavior is normal or acceptable, and that the victim is at fault for any problems in the relationship. In conclusion, these forms of manipulation can have serious psychological and emotional impact on the victim. It's important to be aware of these tactics and to be able to recognize them in order to protect oneself from falling victim to them. In case of being a victim, it's important to seek help from a therapist or counselor to process the experience and regain a sense of self. It's also important to remember that these manipulative behaviors are not acceptable and no one should ever be made to feel guilty, ashamed, or confused about their reality, memories, and perceptions. Alright, that's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in.